Okay. After extensive scanning, we found a Golgi in the joint, the anterior part of the joint. But this is strong in the clear. Yes? If I stretch the ligaments to the anterior part of the joint, weak. Yes? Could be your capsule, could be just the ligaments above the capsule. Yeah? If I suspect that this is Golgi, root the line and weaken, yes? And weaken, yes? Now I know that the Golgi is primary and is Golgi.
Sorry again.
Now I know that the Golgi is the primary and is the primary and is primary. Because rubbing here inhibits. If this were only the primary is Golgi and rubbing here weakens, means that I am improving the secondary, the main secondary, but the primary or other secondary become weak. It's clear? Everyone? Okay. Yes. Normally it's the same side. You have problem in this side, I look for theater in the same side. If in the middle, can be one of the other side. Then I'm going to increase the steam here. Now I'm going to look for the area. What is the area? Normally, shoulder is inside. Then, if I make the steam here and this here, sometimes, only sometimes, a spot can be tender. Yes? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait about 1 minute, 1 minute and a half, and we are going to see what happened with the spot.
Tive que estimular primário.
Because this is strong in the clear, means it's not hypermulti. It's basic or it's multi. Then should turn off the sensitivity of the spot. If the patient TL is like it is the same like if patient TL, that means secondary. If primary and secondaries are strong, TL make weak the secondary only. It is hypermulti, TL the secondary, makes secondary strong, but primary keeps weak. Same spot, right? Much better. Much better. But if I test against shoulder, now pain again. Got it? Got it? Easy.
I knew you could give somebody a headache.
Sorry?
I knew you could give somebody a headache. I knew.
Maybe. Then, now, this is primary because TL here. TL here, and this is strong. Flips to secondary is weak, but primary is still strong. Got it? Then this pectoralis is associated with the primary. It may rub here, secondary going to be stronger, but primary weaker. And he tried to compensate. Okay, where is the secondary? I'm going to make a steam to make the secondary weak. Tell me, where is the secondary? fill in there. Is that what is the secondary? Pectoralis were the primary. Remember, secondary should be antagonist of the pectoralis. One option can be this one. One option can be that. Deal. Lat is strong. Massage here and lat weak. Yes? Now we have the primary, we have the secondary, and the secondary, the main secondary is associated with the lat. Then is another option to know details about the dysfunctions. Is it clear? But primary should be Golgi. If I take the shoulder, steam, weaken. Steam very, very fast, we can now it's strong. The same thing, the same test. Stretch, relieve very fast. Is it hot? Is it strong? Stretch, relieve not so fast. Now, this is primary Golgi. Stretch. Stretch, and very, very fast. It's strong. This is Pacini. How is possible? Then it doesn't fit. Then we have other Golgi there. In this area, very often we can find two different Golgis or two different dysfunctions. If I move lower, this one inherits. Lower, very, very fast, and still weak. Or closer to the acromion. Stretch it and release. Weak. Stretch it and release very fast. Now it's strong. I have two. DL this one with this one. Alright. So DL here. What happened when DL? Because it's basically it's strong in the clear, you're going to be weak. Strange. This is weak in the clear. Okay, let me find somebody else. What's wrong? Touch here. We're going to DL, the primary, and rule the secondary. This is strong. Means this primary or this receptor is not associated with the one. Moving down. Rubbing here. Now, yes. What I try to see is, don't worry about the test. If the test shows something strange or doesn't follow the rules are okay. It's because there is something else. I did that. Compress, release, and become weak. Compress, release fast, and become strong. Means it's Pacini. But if this spot is active against this one, it's because you have the one is primary Golgi, and the other one is not associated with this one. Sometimes we have a dysfunction, but maybe we have another dysfunction, different dysfunction near to it, and we can respond to it on this one. Sometimes double TR, oh, it's weak. Maybe you are testing the primary, but the primary is not the primary you are looking for. Maybe I have a palio here, double TL, and inhibits. But maybe the palio is not the problem you are looking for. You are looking for a Golgi, and the Golgi is secondary. That's why double TL is good for finding the primary, but don't tell you what primary. Tell you that here we have a primary. But you don't know if it is the primary or not associated with the problem you are looking for. Then double steam is much more specific. Double steam tells you what kind of receptor is, because you are testing only for this specific receptor. And double TL is good, is another option, but is not as specific as steam. The steam is more specific. Questions? No questions? Okay. I'm going to do the spot, not the upper part, the lower part, that is the Golgi. Bring a massage, both areas. P-DTR, steam again. Test, no problem. Rubbing, no problem. Yes, I fix one. But I still have the other one. I still have the machine. Here. I with the upper part. The other one, this one here in the upper part. And here, the steam release is strong. This is the machine. Then, who is the opposite? Stretch, release, strong. Means it's a Pacini Golgi. I cannot treat this one with this line because Pacini is the primary, but the Golgi is secondary. I'm going to stretch it. DTR, PL here, on, row. Well, it's primary. I didn't test. Yes, it's primary. Is it? This one. Now, row. Okay. In the here, in this area, as soon as I rub there, we can immediately. Yes. You see that? Immediately become weak. UTL, in the arm, I'm going to start to look for a Golgi, to be a no. UTL. No, sorry, TL here. UTL. Okay, this is one. Yes? It's evident as soon as I stretch the body. Yes? Is main secondary? I don't know. Not yet. Is main secondary. If not, I need to synthesis mode and rub again to find the main secondary. Then both stretching pressure here and stretching there. DTR, DL, draw, no, let me go.